Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Beer of the Week. My name is Garrett from Rolling Hubs Beer Tours, and this week we are bringing a rarity to you guys, at least a rarity in the Southern Ontario region. We are tasting this week a white stout. Yes, crazy. White stout. What does white stout even mean? Who knows? Who cares? Well, we do, obviously. So we're going to talk a little bit about this style today and the brewery that supplies it. So, like I said, white stout, a little bit of a oxymoron, if you will, because typically when you're thinking of stouts, you think of dark, roasty, definitely not light golden colored like this one is here. So what makes a white stout? It's very hard to describe how or what might make a white stout style, simply because, like I said, stouts are inherently darker in color. But through our research and our observation, typically you're starting with a golden ale, and then you're gonna manipulate the recipe a little bit so it gets that typical, let's say stereotypical stout type of, flavor profile and look. Well, I guess look, not so much, obviously, because it's white, but all the flavor and aroma characteristics you might get from a normal stout. But I was thinking about this a little bit. How do I even put this? It's very hard to describe a white stout because a stout, the name itself essentially evolved from the way to describe beer. Stout, a stouter beer or a stouter porter or something that is a little bit more stout, which begs the question, if stout is a way to describe beer, then how do we describe a white stout, right? You might start asking yourself other questions like, what is life? What is the meaning of beer? How many beers have I had this evening? Who knows? Nobody knows these answers, but in any case, the wonderful thing about craft beer and white stout is it's something new and fun and interesting that you're able to try. So if you ever see one, go out, check it out, grab one, and you guys can make the distinction for yourself. Today we're drinking Guilty Remnant. This is the one from Brothers Brewing in Toronto. And we're gonna give it a big old sip here as we normally do. Cheers. Delicious. It's a little bit on the sweeter side, obviously, because it has coffee, vanilla, and lactose. So those ingredients themselves will, specifically the vanilla, lead to a little bit of the sweeter spectrum. But in any case, you get all of that wonderful flavor and aroma characteristics that you would with a normal stout. Maybe something to the effect of an oat stout or a milk type stout, but obviously with a different look because it doesn't look anything like a stout. If someone poured this and put it in front of you and said, hey, this is a stout, without actually looking at the can, you might be a little baffled. In any case, that's another episode of Beer of the Week. Hopefully you can join us next week for another different and amazing beer. We will see you then. Until that time, craft beer is here. Cheers.